Hi guys, I'm super excited to have you here with me today. So in this course, I'm gonna teach you how to create your online course and sell it for between $7 and $997 in the next 7 days. So the problems that you might be facing today is that you'd like to sell a product, but you don't really know which one. You don't know how much to sell your course for. You don't know how to launch it. You don't know what type of content you should use, maybe videos, maybe PDF, how to create the content. You might be suffering from imposter syndrome. So we'll cover all these points. The solution is really to use a proven method, by creating and launching an info product quickly. Since 2010, I've created literally dozens of courses ranging from $7 to $1,997, so like, $2,000. These courses total over 3 million in sales. It's hard to say really, what's the total amount. Like, I've been selling courses about web marketing in the French market since 2010. I did launches that were doing hundreds of thousands of euros, like from 100,000 to 500,000. That was my biggest launch in 2011. Since then, I also launched a blog about learning English in the French market that was like selling courses on autopilot. I sold this business last year to focus on my main business. Since then, we translated our courses to other languages, including English. So it's really hard to give a figure, but I think that 3 million is a very conservative figure. So I've helped hundreds of people to create their own courses. And in this training, I will give you the fastest and most effective techniques to create your first course and sell it in the next 7 days. Okay, so that's very important because I know that some people are procrastinating, don't really know how to start. The idea is you follow the course, you take action, and in 7 days you've made your first sales. Okay, and it's absolutely possible if you're dedicated to it. Okay, so the course, the content can be, a PDF guide, audio or video training. It doesn't really matter. I will explain to you how to create the content and what's the most important to sell, which is, like the most important part. So creating an info product, either a PDF guide or a audio or video course is very complementary with selling other products. You can sell physical products, software, service, coaching programs. You can make actually like an information product that recommends your main product, service, or software. For example, you can have a course at a very low price, like it's called a tripwire offer, just for $7 maybe, and then you can upsell your customers with your coaching programs, okay, or your main service. Maybe you do, consulting, done for you services. So it's a great way really to educate your audience. Try to move people up your funnel. Okay. So it's a very passive thing. Like once you made a course, you can literally sell it for years. That's what I've done. As I said, I built a blog about learning English in the French market. It was doing over $3,000 of passive revenue per month just with online courses. And I sold it last year for $12,000. Okay. So important note, if you're starting out and you don't have an email list, then I would recommend, which is the case of, many people, I would recommend to you that you start selling coaching or services instead of online courses. Okay. So you can get started. You can check out, we have a course that's called The New System to Launch an Online Business, where I explain that, if I were to start all over again, I would sell like higher ticket offers like coaching programs, services, by taking people on the phone, trying to uncover their needs, and then making offers to them, either, like coaching programs or services, because you will convert so much better on the phone than selling a course with a sales page online. Okay. And again, I've been doing this for years. Okay. Like, I was selling, for example, like online courses, okay, in the web marketing niche in the French market. And I was doing, let's say that I had, a course for $100, and my sales page was converting at about 1%. So you will hear people saying, oh, like I was making, I don't know, 5% conversion rate, 10% conversion rate. It's great, good on them. I mean, the conversion rate will vary depending on the price. That's something that people usually don't really think about. If you have a product that's cheaper, then your conversion rate is going to tend to go up. All right, because the barrier to purchase is lower. Right, makes sense. So let's say that for $100, I was converting at about 1%. Okay. When I was taking people on the phone to sell coaching programs they were costing $6,000, I was converting at 33%, which is insane when you think about it, because so you have a product that's like 60 times more expensive, but still you're converting 33 times more. So it's just insane, right? That's why I'm telling you, if you're getting started, the best way is to take people on the phone and make offers, and we have a whole course about it. Okay, I will provide you with the link. I'm not trying to upsell you. My goal is for you to succeed. I'm just telling you, if I were to start all over again, I would do it this way, because it's so much easier. Still, if you can go through this training, as you will learn a lot about digital marketing. Okay. I know a guy, he's doing over $1 million per year launching other people's products. Okay. So that's a guy in the French market. He actually created a course, and he was so young. He was like 21. He had a blog about personal development, and he launched a course, and he kind of failed. Okay. Like, he made like, it was super expensive. It was like, I don't know, like 1,000 euros, which is super expensive for a personal development product. And he made like, I don't know, like 3 sales. So he made 3,000 euros, and he was, disappointed. He was expecting more. So it was kind of a failure, even though he made a bit of money. So what happened is that this guy, he started actually like helping other people, like experts, like creating and launching their product. And they were making literally millions, and he was getting like, I don't know, like 25%. Don't remember exactly, but this guy, yeah, he's been doing over $1 million per year for years now. Okay, so you will learn a lot by launching your course. Okay, I know that I told you that it's better to take people on the phone. I know that some people don't want to sell on the phone, even though we have a course with a method that explains how to sell without being salesy, by providing a ton of value and then making offers. And you will, it's a numbers game. You will make sales out of it. So it's totally fine. If you want to create an online course, you will learn a lot. Okay. For the first launch, if you have an email list, you can expect between $1 and $5 of revenue for each subscriber on your list. My first product launch was my course, A Profitable Blog in 31 Days. That was August of 2011. So it's a long story. I had actually sold a more expensive course for 500 euros the year before, in late 2010, and I was working with a marketing consultant. Okay, and the goal was to make a big JV launch that we did in the fall of 2011. But in the meantime, I decided to launch like a cheaper product, right? So it was $100. And it was funny because at that time I was actually traveling in Brazil. I was in Rio, and I was like sending an email, going to the beach, And like I have made 1,000 or 2,000 euros on that day, and I was like super exciting. So I made $10,000 in 1 week on a list of 10,000 people, which is not huge. It's $1 per subscriber on my email list. But then in the 2 years that followed, I made over $100,000 in sales with this product. Okay, so that's $4,000 a month on average, which is not bad. So I had a conversion rate of 1.5% on the sales page, which means that for every 100 visitors on the sales page, I was making an average of 1.5 sales. Okay. So on average, knowing that the product was costing $100, it means that I was earning $1.5 for each person that was landing on this sales page. Okay. And I had a follow-up sequence on my email list, and every subscriber was actually sent to that sales page. So with this method that you're going to learn today, you will create offers that would generate on average $1 to $5 or $7. That's on average. You could be less, could be more. So even if you have a small list, you're going to make sales. Like I had a customer, it's crazy, like he actually launched a course on the list. I mean, it was insane. It was like 20 people on the list, and he made a sale at like 200 euros, and I was like, that's crazy, but it's great because this way he just had to grow his list, add some offers, and grow his business. So in the first part of the training, you're going to see how to create a product that sells. That's the most important part. Okay, I will explain to you what's the most important part. Like everybody think, oh, like the copy, the design. No, there is actually one thing that trumps all the others. Okay. Then in the second part, you will make your first sale and collect your first dollars. I will explain to you how to quickly launch your product online. It's very easy. And then in the third part, you will see all the strategies to gain even more with this first product. So very important. This is a short course. Okay, it's 1 to 2 hours long, so you can learn fast and take action. I'm not trying to sell you a $1,000 or $2,000 video course that's gonna be like 40 hours long, because I know that you wouldn't go through it. It's very easy. You can listen to the content while you're commuting, while you're cooking, while you're in the gym, whatever. There is no excuse. If you want to succeed in life, you have to commit, you have to, all of us, I've bought books that I've never read. I've bought online courses that I've never been through, okay? It's fine, we all do it. I'm just telling you, if you want to have success when most of the people are not successful, it means that you have to do differently than the others, and you have to commit, okay? So even though you don't do perfect, try to do more than the others, and most of the people don't go through the courses they purchase. So try to go through, you will learn things. I've packed it, I took a lot of time to make sure that you were getting a lot of value for pretty much the minimum amount of time, okay? So let's start right away with the first part where we'll see how to create a product that sells.